Hello, this is Curtis Clement with Stepping into the Future. In August 18th of 2009, there was a major storm that came in here. We were on the way from South Carolina driving up here for an outreach with Bob Griffin, and we were going to do a In the Shadow of 9/11 tour and to prepare the way for what the Lord is doing in New York City. On our way up, Bob got a word there's going to be an ark in the park. Little did we know that within that 24 hours there was a freak storm that came through this very area, and you can see some of the footage right now that I shot in 2009. Today is August, we're in mid-August right now. Today is August the 13th of 2015, but in August probably the 19th or 20th of 2009, I was in this very park, and behind us is the tennis courts that you see right here. In this tennis courts was devastating by several oak trees that were felled by this major storm that came down in. And the word we had was talking to the park people that back in the 60s there was a word that there were Satanists that were given permission to worship in this park. And what happened was a freak storm came in, and the Lord said he was going to create an ark in the park. An ark is a place of habitation where God comes in and inhabits. He inhabits the park. And he said, enough, I'm going to make a way for my ways and my purposes are going to prevail in Central Park and in New York City. So we carved, and you can see that there was still a lot of vegetation around here, and I'll do a pan. There's still, as you can see, there is still a lot of good old vegetation, but there's a lot that's gone of old trees that were sometimes over 100 years old, oaks and elms in this area that were scooped right out. In the tennis courts behind me, as you can see, they're all nice and restored, but as you can see by these pictures right here that happened, there was great trees that are overlaid into this tennis courts that had to be closed as well. So we're anticipating an outreach called Love New York that's going to be from October 31st to November 6th of this year, 2015. And we're believing that God has already prepared a way for his ark, his habitation in the park, in Central Park, and in all of New York as God opens up what he wants to do, because this is his city, this is his land, and this is for his glory. So here we are reporting for you live from New York, August the 13th, 2015.